Hey, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to look at the BRS 3000T ultralight titanium alloy stove. Alright, this is just too good not to show you guys this. This is made by a company called BRS. It's the 3000T ultralight titanium stove. I have a quarter here for comparison of the size. This thing is ridiculously small. I'll give you a close-up look at it. It's a little tiny propane isobutane, the little propane canister type stove. That's really the only drawback size-wise is you got to carry one of those. Now you can get smaller ones, and I intend to do that because if I'm going to save weight on this, I might as well save weight on this. You can get ones that are kind of shorter and about half the diameter. This guy weighs 25 grams. Now, the real reason that I'm going to turn on my scale here so you can see it. We have it on 0. Okay. Let's zero it out. And place that there. I'm going to bring you up so you can see it. It's showing 24. But the real reason that I got this was to replace something that I carry in my Get Home bag. And if you guys remember, I had my little cook kit over here. And I had this big Coleman Peak 1. And just for giggles, let's see how much this thing weighs. 186 grams. So, definitely saving some weight on it. This little guy here comes in the package like this. Now, yeah, this package is in complete nothing but Chinese. There is no English on here anyway. But I don't think you need directions. You can kind of figure out how to do it. It comes with a little stuff sack, which I think is kind of neat. So, while these do flop around when they're not, locked into place, this stuff sack should keep everything in place. Now, to set it up, I'm going to move everything out of the way here. Give you a little look. To set this up, you pretty much swing these arms out. First thing you do is put down that and make sure it's closed. In order to keep this completely compressed, you have to turn it like half a turn and push it up. So remember, when you put it down, close it up. Because the minute you put the gas on there, it's going to start escaping. You're going to want to fold these up one by one. What I do is kind of preliminarily fold each one up so they're not in the way. See how they could get in the way? Now, there's a little detent here. I'm going to put my hand there so you can see it. A little detent there. You just push down and kind of shove it in place. Real simple to set up. And that's the whole thing set up here. So I'm going to get this on a propane can. We're going to try it out with 2 cups of water and give it a boil test and see how it works. All right, got it on the canister here. Something about this that I'm going to tell you just from my own experience. When I got this and I put it on, I noticed how easily it was to cross thread. Be careful when you're threading this on that you keep this straight and you thread this on carefully. Remember, this stuff is really ultralight. I think this part is part titanium. I don't believe this part is, and I don't believe the burner is. But still, you could cross-thread this and ruin it. So when you're putting it on, go very slowly. Make sure you're getting positive connection with the threads and thread it in. One of the things I like about this stove, we'll go through this stuff really quick, is that when you turn it on, you don't have to turn it on ridiculous. It doesn't go full blast. I don't know if you can see that, but there is. I'm going to turn it off and show you. You can simmer with this stove. You can keep it at a low kind of simmer and take it up to the normal crazy water boiling speed that it needs to be. That's really cool. There's not a lot of these that you can kind of just simmer something on. You could almost cook like eggs or something in a pan on this. And once the pan gets hot, you can keep it warm enough where it just kind of simmers. Let's get the lights back on so you can see what's going on here. I'm going to turn that off for now. I got 2 cups of water in this canteen cup here. Oh, I have it to put in the canteen cup. I'll pour that in there. Another thing too is you would think these are really flimsy and thin, and they are very thin, but this is very well constructed. I can't get over it for the price. I believe these are anywhere from $17 to $20. It's very well made, and it suits this canteen cup very, very well. It sits right on there nicely. Nice and sturdy, it's not going anywhere. So we're going to fire it up, and I'm going to start up my stopwatch over here on my cell phone. All right. I'm going to put it on there, and we're going to see how long it takes to boil, and I'll bring you back when it's boiling. All right, 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Take a look inside there. And you got boil. Nice and hot. So 2 minutes and 52 seconds, about 3 minutes to boil 2 cups of water. There's your rolling. It just went rolling boil. Let's turn that off. The other way, that is. There you go. So that's pretty darn amazing. I gotta say, for the size and the power of that particular little stove, and the weight savings from something like this to something like that, in a bag that I'm going to be carrying around with me, probably, when I'm on trips or on vacations or whatever, the weight savings alone is worth it. So again, that's the BRS 3000T ultralight titanium alloy stove. You're going to be able to find this all over Amazon, but I will put a link to one of the places that sells it. And look at that, I love that. When stuff gets hot and it gets that kind of colors, the coloring from it, that blue, kind of, what is it, case hardening, case coloring. That's that discoloration. I'm going to make some instant coffee with it once I'm done with the video. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be putting the link down below on one of the places you can buy this, but you might be able to find it cheaper somewhere else. It's all over eBay too. Just make sure you get the original BRS ones because there are some copies already of it out there. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.